Hi everybody, we're playing Watch Dogs Legion, and this is the second episode.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
Okay, so we can hack the spider bot.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio.
Supposed to jump.
I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all
Go
be
through these little
lined up and
ports.
shut.
You don't
Okay.
find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but
need
we've
to
seen
hack
no
this one.
proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months
Little spider
than
bots are
DedSec
pretty
ever
cool, aren't
has.
they?
I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under
Okay, so we
control.
hack these
They
little
probably
ports here.
have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Okay, now we can hack
Hold
the
on.
main data cluster.
Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible?
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Okay, so now we can choose our first 3 operatives. So they've all got different abilities. CTOS drone. Studded truncheon. MP5 might be good. LTL dart gun. That might be good for non-lethals too. Personal sports car, that looks good too. I'll grab one of those. Alright. So we're on the streets of London. It's looking pretty good.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Alright, so we can jump in this car here. Locate the safe house entrance. So we're doing the restart DedSec mission. Okay, let's right click on that. Okay, now we can navigate. Whoa! Not used to the handling on these cars. My driving's not great either, so you know. Oh, look out! Coming through. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. I'm liking the driving actually, it's pretty cool. I just feel like I need a faster car now. Oh, GPS is going all over the place. Oop! Take out some metal posts. Oh, okay, here we are. The Earl's Fortune. Let's go inside.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You will have to do the manual override.
I'm not thrilled about getting my hands dirty, but I suppose one does what one must.
Okay, so I activated that with the middle mouse button. And then we can press Q on these little rotation points. There we go. It's a pretty simple puzzle.
I'll see you downstairs later then.
Alrighty. There's the back room. Looks pretty dodgy.
In for a penny.
So now we can enter the safe house.
Ah, a dank, pitch-black cellar. Just what I was hoping for.
Lots of creepy mannequins around. Let's get down to the basement. Ah, they got a police box. Of course they do. And they got a rail car.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
I'm with Sabine. Who the hell are you, and why do you sound like a mobile phone?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
A nice little Star Wars reference there.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Okay, let's hack this terminal.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, Bagley, if not DedSec, then who was behind the bombings?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Okay. Got ourselves a pig mask.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
My God. How'd you survive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
There aren't many DedSec fans in London these days. Look, I want to help, I do, but joining up with you now verges on suicidal.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you.
I feel like she's looking me dead in the eyes.
Fine. But you owe me.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Okay.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Okay, so we've got a tech point, which allows us to buy tech upgrades. We can do that from the tech menu, and we can equip tech onto our operatives as well. Weapons and devices. So press tab to open the tech menu. Okay, so I've got the spider bot, or the AR cloak. I might go with the AR cloak. Gives me some short-term invisibility. Okay, let's equip the gadget. I can equip the gadget on all of them. That's good. So they can all get the cloak.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Burn. Okay. Let's find the mask and other things. So you can adjust your appearance. So I'm using E points. That'll do. Let's go for a face tattoo. This one. That looks cool. Outfits. Oh, we got cyber pants. Can change our jackets. So you can customize your clothing look. Not sure the cyber pants really work, but back to the default. Yeah, I might just stick with what I had. Let's grab a new pair of shoes. And we should grab a mask. Yeah, that one's good.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Alright. So we've got a boxing ring back here. Start the melee training.
Could use the warm-up.
Okay, left click to attack with the punch.
Nice one. Just like that.
You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point.
E for guard break.
That's it. Couldn't have done that better myself.
Okay.
Quick, on your feet now. You want to create
Space to dodge and right click to counter.
That's it! Couldn't have done that better myself.
It's not too hard. Okay, F to finish. There we go. It's going to be all banged up for the pub patrons now.
There's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Okay, we've got our team members here.
Welcome to the team.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
Banging. Alright. So, let's talk to team member 2.
Good day.
Still can't believe we're doing this. Seems like we should have to get some DedSec certification or something.
I think we just have to figure it out as we go.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
I agree. This city is being picked apart by scavengers and they must be stopped.
Yeah, and what about Albion then? They've got the city on total fucking lockdown and they've caged us in it.
And then there's Clan Kelly, exploiting the desperate. They need to be on our shit list.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus...
We've got a floppy disk here. New Skies was a game released by London-based BritPlay Software in 1989. Okay, so it really is a relic.
Attempts to find Zero Day.
So there's lots of relics we need to obtain, obviously. Okay, back in the pub.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
I've located an interesting potential recruit for you. They claim to have recently escaped from, and I'm paraphrasing here, an evil lab. I can't verify that, of course, but their abilities are real enough.
I like her style. We should recruit her.
I had the same thought. Wherever they came from, they'll be a valuable asset to the Resistance. I'll set up a meeting for you. I've marked a potential recruit for you. And by recruit, I mean a masked madman who hacked our optic channel and started telling everyone he was in charge.
Well, I mean, I do have seniority.
And who the fuck might you be?
You see what I'm dealing with here? his credentials checked.
Ah, so this is
Give him
Wrench from
something
Watch
to do
Dogs
to
2.
get him off my arse, would you? All right, I'm flagging a new recruit for you, but you have to promise not to make a mess in your pants when you hear who it is.
Go on.
It seems none other than Aidan Pierce has made his way to London, and apparently he's a friend of Connie's. Is there anyone she doesn't know?
Well, I'm impressed. Let's see if we can recruit him.
Okay, that's the end, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.